Welcome to the channel, guys. My name is Caleb Bowers here at Beloit GMC. Right next to me here, I have the 2025 GMC Sierra 3500 SLT edition. In this video, we're going to talk about some hidden features and some regular features so you can make the best purchase decision on your next vehicle. So let's jump into it. Now, some of you may know, some of you may not know that GMC designed a whole new exterior and interior on these trucks a couple years back, and they've been making some upgrades as time went on. Now, this is the 3500, so this is the biggest truck you can get out of the gasser. Now, this motor is going to come with a 6.6 liter V8. Also comes with an Allison transmission, so you're going to be able to pull a lot with this truck. Actually, pretty cool rims here. This truck also has some step-up rails. Another thing I want to point out about this truck that not many people talk about is going to be this, the X31 off-road package. So what is the X31 off-road package? A lot of people ask us, and I like to put it this way. If you ever heard of the Z71 out of the Chevy, it's very similar. So it's going to come with an upgraded suspension. It's going to come with skid plate, hill descent control, a heavy-duty air filter on this truck. So when you see X31, that's what that means for this truck. Now, if you guys get lost in some features of what it has and where to look at, go to the dealerships and check this out here. This is going to be the sticker on the vehicle here, so you can go through the price of the vehicle. It's going to go through all the features and specs of what the vehicle has. Now, of course, if you have any questions, stop into the dealership, talk to them, and ask them what are the features that it may have so they can educate you on it more. But for a quick glance and looking at things, always look at the sticker right here because it'll tell you a lot of information about the truck. All right, so the next thing we're going to take a look at is going to be the multi-pro tailgate. So this is going to have 6 different configurations. So if you haven't seen it, you're about to see it here. So check this out. I'm going to press the bottom button like so. It's going to drop down just like your standard tailgate, right? Now if I press the top button, it actually drops down the next section. I can bring this down here. Now I see these little square boxes. Now you can actually install what's called the kicker system. You can just play music through Bluetooth and you got yourself a nice music for the day or evening for whatever it may be. So really cool feature there. The next thing I'm going to show you is the next configuration. If I press just the top button, it's going to bring it down just like so. And now you got yourself a bench. So if you're eating lunch or have a computer, work on the farm, whatever it may be, that's another cool feature to have. But also this will pop up too. So if you're hauling wood or anything, you've actually got like another stop coming back, so that's going to come flying out. So kind of a nice handy feature to have there on the multi-pro tailgate. Now next thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to drop everything down here just real quick. Now right here on the back of these beds, and a lot of these trucks you're going to see, these have the spray-in bed liner to protect the bed. And now as well here, as I lift this up, you've got a nice little handle here, so you can actually get up in and outside of the back of the bed here. So if you're hauling hay or anything on the farm, doing whatever it may be, it's kind of nice and handy to have. Now here in the back of it, we have 12 tie-down hooks. We also have a 120 outlet, so you can charge stuff. You can have power tools, all that good stuff. You also have lights in the back of the bed, which we're about to get to as well. Now the last thing I want to show you guys, this is going to be one of the hidden features of this video, is going to be how the tailgate drops down. So GM had an issue in the past where they built these trucks, but there's no safety feature enabled. So if there was like a hitch down here and they dropped it down like it showed you guys a little bit ago, it would actually hit this and actually screw up the back of your tailgate. So what they did this new feature. Now watch closely. If I hold these 2 buttons together and I press and hold them, you see it blink a couple times. Now wait another second or 2 and it's going to blink again. When it does that, that's how you know it's now enabled. So if I drop the tailgate like so, and if I try to press the top button, drop it, now hold it, pressing it, it's not coming down because I enabled that feature for it. Now to disable that feature, to go back to regular again, then I hold the 2 buttons again like so, let it blink for a second or 2, and give it another second, it's gonna kick in here, and then boom, there we go. So now, when I press the tailgate again, bring it down, and the hitch is out of it, so to say, I can press that button, and it comes down like so. So guys, that was the 6 configurations of the multi-pro tailgate with the hidden feature that you may have not known about. All right, so check this really cool hidden feature. So you see the unlock button there? Might be slightly blurry, but if I press it once and twice, press it once and then twice and hold it, the windows are going to roll down. Now that is a feature, as one of the hidden features here in the truck that you may not know about. So that feature can be turned on and off the truck to be able to do that. If it's off, you won't be able to do it, but if it's on, like I turn it on, you can do that. Now, of course, we all may know that if you have a GMC truck or a regular newer vehicle, you can actually start them. So if I press the button twice here, then hold it the second time, the truck's gonna start right up. Now, another cool hidden feature is that if you press your lock button twice and you hold it, actually the folding mirrors actually fold back in. And when you unlock it, they actually fold right back out. So that's actually another cool little hidden feature you guys may have not known about. But to access these features, they gotta be in the interior, which I'll show you more here in a minute. Now, I actually want to show you guys what the motor looks like here. Now, as I said before, this is a 6.6 liter V8 motor with a 10-speed Allison transmission. Guys, you're going to be able to pull about 401 in horsepower and about 460 in foot-pounds of torque. So guys, you're going to have a lot of power under this motor. You can pull up about 16,000 pounds comfortably with this motor. You can pull like stock trailers, cows, anything you can think of being on the farm, you can pretty much pull with this thing. Now, the diesel is going to be pulling quite a bit more, but this is as good as it gets out of a gas within a GMC. Now, since we covered a lot of the features in the exterior, I think it's time to jump into the interior and talk about some of those features and even some of the hidden features too. So let's jump into it. Whoa! All right, so we're in the interior of the truck, so let's go through some of the features here. Let's say if I actually want to add audio right here, I can actually grab it and drag it and drop it in. Same thing as maps. So that's pretty cool feeling, a handy feature to have, seeing that. You can swipe all around, choose different ones that you want to add in, then it takes one out and just replace it back in with the next. So that's kind of another cool feature that may not known about with the touchscreen. So we looked at some features here where you can move icons and stuff. You may be like, Caleb, yeah, that's cool, but actually get the meat and potatoes. So let me show you some more things. So all those features I showed you ago, the folding mirrors, and also the lock with the buttons on the outside with the remote. Well, I'm going to show you how to access all that type of stuff to make sure you turn those settings on. So this is going to be part of the hidden features you guys may not know about or may do. Anyways, so one thing here, we're going to click vehicle. Now when we click vehicle, we're going to have all these options to click through. It's like being in a page within a page within a page if you guys aren't that tech savvy. Now, as you can see here, we have rear seat reminder turn on and buckle drive, which that's always good to have on for good safety reasons. Scroll down a bit more here. Let's look at the collision detection system. So this includes like lane change alert, park assist, rear cross traffic alert. You know, I'd probably keep these on. It's always good to keep these on instead of having these off for good safety reasons. I mean, why would you turn them on when you have them in here and you can keep them on for your safety reasons? So I want to point that out. Now I'm going to go back here. Let's look at comfort and convenience. And as you can see here, we have the remote mirror folding, as I showed you guys a little bit ago. So that is turned on, of course. I'm going to scroll down here again. Let's look at some lighting. So we have some lighting options here. So vehicle locator lights, exit lighting, 30 seconds, yada da, cool. Power door locks, what's this? Delay door lock, I'm going to keep that off. But at least you guys know where these settings are. Now remote lock, unlock, start. All these features are turned on, of course, right? So very handy thing to have here, guys. If you don't know about these features, they all operate within the system here. And how did I get there? I just went to vehicle, as you can see, and I did that. Vehicle, of course, showing me the page. Now, a little bit more here. If we're going to connect some stuff, if you guys want to connect your phones, you can have trusted devices. Of course, here you click here, then you can connect your phones there, which I'm not going to do that. It's pretty explanatory on all this stuff, but for the navigating purposes, I want to show you this stuff, guys, because it's going to be handy to know about in general when you're going through these settings. So don't get too alarmed by it. Just take the time, go through it, and you'll figure it out. Now, some other cool things I want to show you guys is going to be here on the speedometer up front. There's a lot of cool features you can mess with. Now, you can look right here, you can scroll down with this. Now, if I scroll down with these settings here, I can actually move across between what I want. But actually, what I'm going to show you right now is if I go back to this like info page here, and I use that scrolling knob, scrolls down. This shows you everything from drive summary. You can set trips, trip 1, trip 2. Here you've got a timer. You've got the tire pressure, which I find very handy in trucks like this. Driver's assistant, so you can set the distance between vehicles in front of you. Oil life, brake pads. So all this stuff is pretty handy to have, and it's right in front of you and accessible. So that's a really cool feature I want to show you guys on this page itself. Then of course back to miles per hour. Now if I press the side buttons here, you can actually toggle between radio, navigation, your phones. Now the next thing here is going to be settings. These are display layouts, so you can actually adjust and change the front of your vehicle and whatever settings you want. So check this out. If I go to display, I actually need to go back there. If I just click enter, I can change different modes. Here's the progressive mode. Here's a digital mode. And then also here's like just the standard clean mode. So guys, you got a plethora of different options you can choose from of what you want to your own unique taste and likings to your vehicle. And so that's another pretty cool feature that you guys may not have known about. All right guys, so we covered a lot of features on the interior. There's a few more things I want to show you guys, but let's start the truck up and let's take her on out for a cruise, because I got something really interesting to show you that I think is going to be very handy on your purchasing decision. So let's take it out for a drive. Alright guys, so another cool hidden feature you may not know about is in 2024 and 2025, they actually designed the vehicle so you can actually see the cameras while you're driving. So I can look behind me, or in front of me and behind me. I look from other different angles, so to say, all the way around the vehicle. So past year models, they did have it, but it only lasts for maybe like 5 to 8 seconds, maybe even less than that. But I guess in 24 and 25, they designed them to actually have this feature in the truck while you're driving. So I think it's pretty handy to have. I don't recommend it for safety reasons while you're doing it, but if you're in your pinch, you need to see things, then you've got this here and it's equipped with it. So pretty handy feature. And of course I need to exit out. You just exit right out like so. So if you ask me, I think it's a pretty cool feature that GM designed that instead of having 3 to 4 seconds being active with the cameras, that's on full time. So I think it's good for safety reasons, but of course you got to be careful when you're using it when you're driving, but kudos to you, GM. Let's head back to the dealership. So guys, hey, thanks for watching this video, and I sure hope it was helpful. I felt like I covered most of all the angles I could think about on the vehicle that I would think about of just regular features and hidden features that of course you may not have known about. And I had to do this video in different segments throughout the past week and a half. I had so much going on, but I wanted to cover as much as I could for you to help you in the buying decision process on one of these vehicles. So there's a lot to cover, and I hope I did justice for you guys on this video. And guys, if so, if there's any videos you'd like me to cover on any GMCs or Chevys, please let me know. I'd love to do them for you. And if you guys could, please subscribe right up above here. It sure helps our channel. I restructured this channel out, and I'm trying to give you guys the best information and informative stuff to help you with your purchase decision on these type of vehicles in general. So guys, thanks again for watching. I sure appreciate your time. Have a blessed day, and I hope to see you in the next video. And take care. Bye-bye.